Welcome to video number 3 in our LinkedIn Grad Guide series. We're going to be talking about finding your career passion. This is the third in our series of 6 topics to help you use LinkedIn in your job search and career planning. If you're undecided, LinkedIn can help you research some options that might be a good fit for you. In this video, we'll show you how to answer that big question, what should I do with my life? We're going to look at a 3-step strategy for using LinkedIn to help you find your passion. This plan will provide you with valuable information about career options you're considering, introduce you to new career fields you may not be familiar with, and start you on your way to turning a little bit of interest into a real opportunity. Pick absolutely anything that interests you or might be a career that you think you'd like and start exploring. For instance, let's say you think it would be cool to work in baseball, but you're not sure what kinds of jobs exist, where they are, and what kinds of experience you need to get those positions. Just type the word baseball into LinkedIn's advanced search tool, and you'll see the profiles of anyone on LinkedIn who has the word baseball in his or her LinkedIn profile. Essentially, LinkedIn is a database of the career paths of over 60 million people. In contrast, if you type the word baseball into Google or another search engine, you get all sorts of information that has nothing to do with baseball career paths. When you type baseball into LinkedIn's advanced search, all you get is career information. Here you can see over 100,000 people on LinkedIn who mention baseball in their profiles. Of course, as you can see from the numbers next to each name, you can also see if you are personally connected to any of these people through your network, or if you belong to the same LinkedIn group as any of the people listed. So here's what I would do next. If any of the jobs or people in the results list particularly appealed to me, I'd click on the profile of the person with that job and check out how he or she got there. For instance, here's a profile of a 2008 Ithaca College grad named Daniel. He's a marketing trainee at the Atlanta Braves. On his profile, I can see where he's interned and worked, how he describes himself and his experience, and I can even read a link to his blog. Scrolling down on his profile, I can see what groups he's joined on LinkedIn. If I'm interested in pursuing a similar career path to Daniel, these groups would be great ones for me to join as well. Your next step then is to be a joiner. Just like Daniel did with the groups in baseball and sports industries, you can join groups on LinkedIn related to any career interest you're considering. Groups are always accessible right from the main LinkedIn navigation at the top of the page, and there are several categories of groups, including professional, nonprofit, conferences, and alumni. With over 200,000 industry groups on LinkedIn, you're bound to find some new career options. Inside these groups, you'll find helpful career information as well, like event announcements, you'll find news articles, and you'll find discussions. As you can see here, this was a young professional asking a question in an industry group. Remember that people want to help you determine your career path. Finally, you can explore the kinds of jobs that exist at particular companies. You might have a few organizations in your mind that sound like good employers, but you're not sure exactly what kinds of jobs exist at those companies or what kinds of divisions they have. LinkedIn company pages, accessible from the top navigation or the search box, are a great resource for learning these sorts of things and finding the right job for you. Here's an example of the company page for Procter & Gamble. You can research what the company does, job titles of anyone on LinkedIn who works there, who has worked there, the career paths pursued before people worked at that company and after they left. This is great if you have a company or two in mind and you want to expand your list of potential employers. Remember that even if you find the seemingly perfect employer, it's never a good idea to put all of your eggs in one basket and only apply to one company. And finally, you can see where that company has all of its offices, which is great if you're thinking about relocating to a new city or country. All of the actions we've discussed in this video can help you build a strong list of organizations you'd like to work for. Congrats on finishing the 3rd video in our series. Now get the full benefit of everything LinkedIn has to offer by watching the rest of our training videos. Good luck, and we'll see you on LinkedIn.